exhausted these days. We've been through enough. Like, they want us to do everything. Cook, clean, have babies, take care of babies, go to work, a full-time job, then come home and do your second job of being a mom and a caretaker to your man-child of a husband. Listen, I don't know who started these rules about we want women to do everything now. They gotta stop.
Most men aren't asking for women to do all these things. Like, yeah, he wants you to contribute your fair share, so he's not carrying all of it. But what I've noticed is a lot of women will take all these tasks upon themselves, not ask for any help, and then wonder why he's not helping. Or get mad at him for how he does it, and accusing him of doing it wrong on purpose. Even though he's probably doing it to the best of his ability, it might be one of those things where there can be multiple ways of doing it correctly. There needs to be more communication on both sides, and things laid out and expectations made clear. The majority of men do not expect or want you to carry all of it.
Women are exhausted these days. We've been through.
One of the biggest things is communication. That's one of the biggest things. I do agree that men should communicate. I think both parties should communicate better. But here's the thing. Me being a man, I understand what I'm about to say. And this isn't anecdotal. A lot of men will say it's very difficult to talk to my woman about certain things, especially if the certain thing is her. Women don't like being wrong. They don't like being called out. So if you bring something up, they'll figure out a way. Not all the time, but a good number of the time, because this is a common issue that we hear men saying on the internet and just in our regular everyday lives. If you point out something to a woman and she's at fault, she will figure out a way to weasel out of it and either flip it back on you or make it seem like it's no big deal. It's very difficult to talk to women. So that's the first thing. The second thing is men do not want women to be everything. How this woman just said with the purple hair, I don't know why her hair is purple, but with the purple hair, we just want y'all to chip in and invest as much as we're investing. The thing is, women only see what they do. They don't see like, oh, this man is actually doing some good stuff too, which is how my life is easier. And when they don't see it, they just file for divorce and then leave and then end up crying 2 months later down the road saying like, this is so difficult. I didn't know it was going to be this hard. Yeah, because you didn't see all the things that the man was doing. Because you're selfish and you're self-centered. Nobody's expecting women to be like these super women that have to do every single thing under the sun. And then even if that is the case, why do you struggle when you don't have a man? If you're doing everything, why are you struggling when you don't have a man? When you look at men who don't have women, they're like, my life is so much easier now that I don't have a woman, because they were doing so much. But women don't see that.
Okay, this is day one of tired of being a girl that works. And what I mean by tired of being a girl that works, I mean like, what are the girlies doing where it feels like you are not going to work every day? Like, what is your job where you are like genuinely happy, genuinely feel like your work that you're doing is not work? Because when I tell you that I clock in before my contract hours and then I work the entire day. Sometimes I work through my lunch, I work through my planning. Sometimes I even bring work out to recess because there is so much work to be done that I literally can't do it anymore. I've been doing this job for 3 years. This is my third year in education. And I can't. Everyone keeps saying, oh, it'll get better. Oh, it'll get better. No, actually, it keeps getting worse and worse and worse every year because the education system itself is literally just failing. So, girly pops, what do you do where you genuinely enjoy your job every single day and it does not feel like work? Because we are 7 weeks into the school year and I am ready to peace out.
They can't take it. They can't take it. They just they can't take it. This is crazy to me. How they can't do just bare minimum stuff. You can't be an adult, ma'am. You can't be an adult. They're complaining about being an adult. another thing, she's looking at her and so many other women are looking at what is the easy way out? Tell me the easy job that you're doing that pays you a boatload of money and you only have to work 20 minutes a day. Women think that there are actually jobs out here doing it. This is why there's an uptick in OnlyFans, because they think that OnlyFans is easy. But the vast majority of women are only making like $100 every month on OnlyFans. It doesn't pay that much, but they're willing to go out here and chase this dream of fast, easy money. They think, oh, all I gotta do is just take bikini pictures. And then they realize, oh, I have to do much more raunchier things. And then that still doesn't guarantee you of having a lot of money, because there's a new girl on OnlyFans every single week. Not only that, everything that's on OnlyFans is gonna get leaked. Every single thing. Just type in OnlyFans models leaked nudes or something like that. I guarantee you something's gonna come up. This fast, easy money that women is not a real thing. There is no fat. You have to work for it. You're not designed to do it, which is why marriage and a husband, it should be your first plan, not going out here and working. It's not sustained. You working is not sustainable.
A woman working 40 hours a week or more, paying rent, food, gas, and every bill by herself is surviving. When someone carries life like that alone every day, softness slowly becomes something she cannot afford. She is not cold or distant like people assume. She is simply exhausted from holding everything together. Day after day, she keeps pushing forward while the world still expects her to stay calm and gentle. And that kind of pressure slowly drains the softness people say they want from her. Because peace is not something a woman can give when she is living every single day in survival mode. What she truly needs is support. Someone who shows up and helps carry the weight she carries alone. A woman becomes soft again when she finally feels safe enough to stop fighting everything by herself. If you want a gentle woman in your life, help create a life where she does not have to be strong every moment. If you understand this message, comment 100 and follow for more real conversations about relationships.
First of all, AI is getting really, really good. This man, in case you couldn't tell because your eyes are messed up, this was an AI video. 100% AI. And again, it doesn't make any sense for a man to find a woman who isn't feminine and then try to revert her back to being in her feminine. That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do that when she's masculine and quote unquote holding everything together? When I hear women say we've been holding everything together, I'm like, what are you talking about? Who's really holding everything together? When that man isn't there, it completely falls apart. So are you holding it together, or was he holding it together? Because it's gotten worse since he's not there. So it seems like he was the glue that was holding everything together. Again, ladies, y'all really be giving yourselves too many attaboys. Hey, attaboy. That's how you get them. Y'all be doing it way too much, man. Way too much. If y'all were these amazing creatures that did everything, then you would be able to do everything without a man. That's what they don't understand. And when I say these things, they just completely skip over it. They completely skip over it. You are hard and rough because you didn't find a man when you were young and hot. I do not find, and normally older women are the ones that are saying that I've been holding everything together. You don't hear young hot girls saying, you know what, I had to hold everything. I had to hold everything together. No, because they're still feminine and they're still being taken care of. When they're young, you can either go two ways. You can use your beauty to your advantage, your beauty and your feminism, or your feminism to an advantage. I'm sorry, not feminism, femininity to your advantage, and find a good man to take care of you. Smart women do that. And they still, even though they have children, they're still feminine because they're being taken care of. Or you can try to wait, like the majority of women are doing now, trying to wait until they're 30 plus to shoot a buzzer beater and get a good man. It's not going to happen the way you think.
Or to go to work. To work.
I came to the realization of just don't want to work. And don't. I hate it.
Women are not meant to work 9-to-5 jobs. I've said this before and I'll say it again. We shouldn't have to work 9-to-5 jobs. Women are meant to go to Pilates class, tan by a pool, read a good book, take care of the children, make good food, and be provided for by a man. There's no way a woman can be in her feminine energy if she's sitting at a 9-to-5 job.
They gotta change the motherfucking retirement age. It's gotta be like 45 now, because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm done.
Y'all, I'm tired of working. Really am. One day out of this year, I just need to wake up to something good. Like, oh, you don't gotta work no more. You could pay off your debt. You could get a house, get a car. Tired of living this 9 to 5 and these people at the jobs.
Women are not meant to work 9 to 5s, and here's why. I'm a big believer that women are meant to thrive in their feminine. And
I was not made to work a 9 to 5. I was made to have 15 different DIY projects going on and being mediocre at all of them and just crafting for fun and then giving it to my friends because I felt like it.
What do you guys think about what they had to say? Baby, so listen, this is where we are, 2024. Women are complaining about working, but they also fought to be able to work, to be independent, to be as equal as a man, to do what men do. So
that's what I don't understand. Like, women act like this was forced upon them going out to work. Y'all wanted this. You wanted this. You and your goofy ancestors, y'all sat around gossiping, talking about nothing. And you said, you know what we should do to make our lives more difficult than what it has to be? Well, instead of being just a stay-at-home mom and all we have to do is cook, clean, and worry about the kids, we want to go out and work. We want to work the same jobs that men do. We want to work the long hours just so we can get that miniature paycheck. We want to go and work for a boss that doesn't care about us and then come home. Like, why would you want to do that? We would rather go and listen to a man who doesn't care about us instead of listening to our husbands. It just doesn't make any sense, man. It doesn't make any sense. But guys, that's it for today's video. If you haven't already done so, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Please, please, please hit that hype button because it helps out the channel and I would greatly appreciate it. If you want a good video, click this one on your top left. If you want a great one, click this on your top right, and I will see you on another one.